What's up, guys? Today I'm going to react to every single LEGO set, to every single minifigure, every single leap we have for the new 25th anniversary LEGO Star Wars. First, we're going to start with the 5s minifigure, and if you want to see my full reaction to the figure, then you can click on my video. If you can imagine, you can see it. But for now, I'm going to summarize my thoughts on the minifigure and look a little bit on the set it comes in, which is the Tantive 4. So if you look at the Tantive 4 here, we can also zoom into the 5s minifigure, I believe, and click it on. Here we have the main scene, which I think is pretty good. I like it a lot. The figures are really cool. I think it definitely looks good in display. They did it pretty good, pretty similar to the hallway scene for the Mandalorian. But if I summarize a little bit of these 5s minifigure that comes right next to it, we can see it has this accurate 25th anniversary plate. So I'm going to compare it to a 20th anniversary minifigure. So I have a pretty dusty 20th anniversary Darth Vader. If we look at the back, we can see it has this 20th anniversary back printing with not a lot of detail for the 20th anniversary thing, but for the 5s minifigure, you can see the R2, which is kind of the logo for the 25th anniversary. I like the figure in general. I think they did pretty good, but obviously the no escape and the propulsion is not that good. And as well as the helmet, it's not that good. I don't like the helmet that much. Next figure we have here is Darth Malak. I did do a kind of a little bit separate review on it, but I mean, I didn't think LEGO would do it, but I mean they did. I'm not too much of a fan of the Old Republic, but if we go over to meet Darth Malak, you can see the $100 R2 set here. So when it loads it, there we go. We can see it has the same plate as the 5 minifigure. There you go, but you can see it right there. But if we look at the actual thing, I think it's way better than the UCS set. And see, it also has arms coming out. I really like that, as well as the this is kind of a UCS style set. But we can also see the cam on the top, a little bit of it, and I believe, I'm not sure, it might have a different but I think, well, obviously it has a different head, but like I feel like it has more detail on the legs and just overall the entire body. There are some still exposed to us that I would have liked to be covered off, but also the head kind of looks a little better than the last years, or I should say, not years, whenever that came out. But we can also see the techniques used for the arms. I really like how you can see it definitely like just locks into there, falls into place. But I think that's a really cool technique, and this is definitely worth $100. So definitely an upgrade of the last year's. So while we're on the topic of minifigures, one of my favorite coming out here is actually going to be the Phantom Menace Sith Infiltrator, but it just has a bunch of question marks with Rebel with a cause. So I'm going to take a closer look at this minifigure. Play around with the thumbnail of the video here. This is my my minifigure, and if the mystery minifigure, and if we compare it with take out a Mando here, it actually looks about, if we shrink this up, looks about way taller than this. This is the normal height of the figure, and this is the other height. But this might just be a coincidence, but let's look back compared to the other figures on Lego.com. To the 5s minifigure here, we can look at the 5 minifigures and the Darth Malak minifigures are also put at a little bit of an angle, and this is just straightforward. So it does have the same height, except the antenna, of course. But I think this is done on purpose so they can't realize the height. So I'm going to actually take some of these short legs, and it kind of looks definitely more accurate to this. I feel like it could possibly be short legs. So if I take out regular bigger legs, and there's also mid-range legs as well, which I'm not quite sure if young Leia will be mid-range legs or not. But this is the comparison of them. Obviously my screen is a little big, but it probably makes it seem like it's this, but that's what they want you to think, because if we take a look at the front side of this figure, it looks way more clean as the split between the legs for this figure online, which I definitely think it might be. I kind of revealed it, young Leia. But if we take a look at the maybe hairpiece, this was the hairpiece, and a little bit of a different color, but might be young Leia's hairpiece. Definitely could be. I see some people thinking it's Saw Gerrera. I could go with that, but they do not have any of the shoulder attachments. But I can definitely see it in the hair. Definitely think there could be like some curvature in it with like the black fluffy sort of hair. I don't know how to describe it, but definitely could be that. Definitely one of the options. But I'm putting my guess as young Leia, but that's just my guess. Most people think it is going to be Saw Gerrera, but there's also some guesses that it could be Ezra. So now, if we go on to regular Lego.com, then we can see the once it loads, the mid-scale sets really excited about. So if we take a look at the Millennium Falcon one, it has this 25th anniversary plate, and it is actually no longer called a mid-scale set. I believe it's called like the Star Wars ship collection, but I mean mid-scale, whatever. I like this set either way. I think it has definitely a lot of detail in the top, and I like the plaque as well. But this one's probably my least favorite, so I'm going to go on to, again, one of my favorites, which is kind of off another set, which is the Tantive 4. So this Tantive 4, right here, if we click on the images, box art, again, love it for the 18+ sets, but we have the bright white Tantive 4 here, again, with that plaque, and a ton of detail, definitely around the engine. I like that hint of crimson red. It's more like bright red in the in the screen and probably in real life. But I mean, I think it's a good choice to go with minifigures, but because it kind of would have made it seem like sort of like the R2 set. But as we click on the invisible hand here, then we can see right here it does use an illegal building technique, which I'm surprised if Lego even knows what an illegal building technique is anymore. It has this little piece as the bridge, which looks absolutely amazing. I cannot express my love enough for this. This set looks absolutely sick. I don't know, I heard you can also break it in half on where my camera's pointed to like recreate the iconic scene where only flying half ship. Love that, but you also have these windshield pieces right here. I believe I have a couple of them with me, but these are for the where you like enter it, and the show just barely came up. This is just so iconic for episode 3. One of my favorite episodes. Definitely is gonna look fire on my display. I just like all the tiled off detail from the bridge side all the way to the thrusters and the engines. All the figures. Lego.com website made it really clear that really hyped 22 days, 6 hours, 31 minutes, and 34 seconds. Counting down the days. Let's go. The days to March 1st, just to clarify. We'll be doing a bunch of reviews, vlogs, and hauls for all that fun. Stay tuned, subscribe to me, and see you in the next one.